Hi, my name's Craig and I'm the technician diagnosing your DPF issue today. I've just got a pipe off at the moment. I've done a smoke test. I can't see any leaks in your air circuit at this moment in time, which could be a big factor in this. So these have got a common issue with a P1525 code, and what it is a pipe blocks up at the back of the engine, quite deep in there, and it's got a sensor on top. And I've confirmed the readings on the computer suggest that it is blocked, so it can't read. This will shut your DPF system down. However, on these French cars, I know it's a Nissan and it's not a French brand, but that is a French engine, it's a Renault engine. A lot of things like outside temperature sensors and things like that can put them on as well. So at this moment in time, the pipe will need unblocking. We normally order a pipe and replace the pipe, but there is a bolt down there. It's very difficult to undo. Sometimes we are forced to try and unblock it instead. It's not ideal. So we do order the pipe, and then there's a little rubber pipe that goes onto a metal pipe, and at the top there's a pressure sensor, a 3-wire pressure sensor. The wires go into that are perfect, so that's all good. It also wants a refrigerant sensor, which has got nothing to do with this problem. However, the computer will knock the DPF off for various reasons on these systems. So if we look here, this is your pressure sensor that we're going to be replacing. This is on because of this, and these communication codes are also on because of this problem. We've done a lot of these. It will need a DPF clean at the same time. To replace that pipe at the back, it's about a 4-hour job, and then we do some resets afterwards. After that, we would have to see if your DPF would regenerate. If it regenerates, fine. If not, we're going to have to try and get a camera into the DPF to see if it's damaged. At this moment in time, with SUT loadings and without a clean, even if I get a camera in, I won't be able to see if there's any cracks or anything. Very rarely see these DPFs needing replacing. That doesn't need to say that I've never replaced one, but the problem is with these DPFs as well, they're right on the back of the engine and they're right tight to the engine. So again, quite a big job to replace them, but also quite a big job even to get a borescope camera in. So what we usually do with most cars, excuse the mess, we're having to tidy up and we've got builders in, we normally use a borescope camera with a little end, and we put that into the engine and into your DPF to see what damage was there. But like I say, you can't access them on these vehicles, and it's very rare that I see one of them gone. So just to recap, there's a metal pipe at the back of the engine. It's got a pressure sensor on top and a little red clip with two little clips on it. We need to order them from the dealer. About 4 hours to replace that pipe. Hopefully that bolt will come out. If not, within that time we should be able to clear the pipe out. And it'll also need an AC refrigerant sensor. Again, I've checked the wiring to the refrigerant sensor and it is a faulty sensor, and that should see us clear these codes. And like I say, afterwards, if we do need to do further investigation, we will do. Because as you can see, the final one here, diesel particulate filter malfunction, that again is due to maybe being sutted up to the maximum. I can only advise, but we usually replace the DPF pressure sensor on these as well. It stops problems from happening going into the future. But like I say, we do dozens of these over 3 branches, so hopefully front of house can price you up and we'll get sorted.